Hi guys, my name is Fernando Contreras. I am 19 years old. I'm a student of the University Gerardo Barrios, and now I am going to talk about one situation of my past. I think we've all been through great times. Tell the truth. Some of the situation we forget, but there are others which are unforgettable. I remember very well. Sometimes that happened last year since it was something quite strong. My mother had just bought a vehicle for my brother and me. One day he told us, uh, what would happen if left the country. I have never lived so far from here, but I say, mm, if you think that economically that will help, but always promising, use that you will be fine because it is fine for me. For me, it's very fine. And she looked very excited, but you could see her desire to cry since she had never left us alone. Together with my brother, we tried to give him a lot of encouragement since it was a very important and decisive step in very way. That night we went to dinner and we had a great time. We went to the movies. It was our movie. It was a very beautiful moment to tell the truth. Since we got home, I felt very sad since the next day she would leave. I could not believe it. For the first time, I would be this far from my mother. The next morning, I drove to San Salvador, and my mind was a bit distracted. Thank you, nothing happened despite of my distraction. When we got to Metro Centro, since it was our first stop, I went to buy a new phone, since the one I had was kid damaged. Once about my phone, we processed to go to the airport in one go. When we arrived, I say goodbye to her with a big hug. I told her how much I loved her and that I wanted her to come back soon. Um, Again, I took to her the car and drove home with many tears filling from my eyes. I was calm until I saw my brother and we got a little drunk to try to feel very better, very better. That night we tried to have fun with my brother, but it was in crazy angle difficult to think that she was further away. My brother just told me everything will be fine. We just have to be patient and hope to see her very soon. We spent some time someone depressed until from one moment to another we begin to feel good. It made us very happy to think that almost every day she called us to see how we were doing and just hearing for voice. Her voice made us very happy, very so happy. I learned to understand what many young people experience by having their parents away because I live it that I know how hard it can be. This video is for the support for other people, young people, because are in that situation. I was in that situation. Our life situation that must be faced. Is the real life. It's very strong, very difficult. This is the reality. Is the really of life. It's very difficult, very strong because is our family, but is it really?